comments. And still to come, increased store board members adding to financial burden, says COPEC to Akufo-Addo. Remember, this news is also live on Facebook and YouTube at Bena TV. Do stay with us for details of the stories. Thank you for staying with us. Now, starting off with some stories from the northern region. One person has been reported dead in the Karaga district of the northern region following a clash between some residents and the military. Reports indicate that the Tamale Teaching Hospital confirmed the death of a young girl who died from bullet injuries. Two others who were seriously injured are also receiving medical attention at the same facility.
There were some disturbances on Monday morning in the Karaga township, resulting in the firing of gunshots. Residents of Karaga told Joy News some men dressed in military uniforms and in 4 armored vehicles and 4 police pickup trucks invaded the old Karaga palace in attempt to arrest the regent of Karaga, Adam Sumani. The residents are said to have mobilized and resisted the arrest, leading to the confusion. They said there was a firing of gunshots for close to 45 minutes, injuring 12 people in the process. 3 of the injured were referred to the Tamale Teaching Hospital, where one subsequently died. There was also a house-to-house search by the said military personnel, which lasted close to 2 hours. There have been tensions in Karaga over the last 2 years with occasional violence. The overlord of Dagbon, Yana Abukari II, enskinned Abdullahi Natongma 2 years ago as the chief of Karaga, but there has been resistance by some people in Karaga who also enskinned Mahama Sumani, as Kana Mahama Sumani died on the 12th of March 2024 and his son Adam Sumani assumed the position of the regent of Karaga, igniting the recent disturbances.
Meanwhile, the Ministry of Health has confirmed ongoing discussions with the Nurses and Midwives Council to address concerns raised by the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association regarding the recent surge in license verification fees. Efforts are underway to prevent potential protests by members of the association.
The Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association had previously announced plans for protest, including withdrawal of service from outpatient Department of Health facilities nationwide, in response to the significant increase in license verification fees, which have risen from 550 Ghana cedis to 3,000 Ghana cedis. Isaac Ofeiba, the Public Relations Officer for the Health Ministry, urged the nurses to reconsider their decision as the government actively works towards resolving the issue. He added that they had started the engagement on Thursday and they hope to come to a conclusion, and that the nurses and midwives will have to exercise patience because their leadership is aware that a lot of negotiations are going on. He lastly said they will ensure a amicable resolution to this issue, God willing.
And now in business, the recent increase in the composition of the reconstituted Tema Oil Refinery Board has drawn concerns from the Chamber of Petroleum Consumers, COPEC. In a letter dated March 18, President Akufo-Addo announced the reconstitution of the Tema Oil Refinery Company Limited with 11 board members, signed by Secretary to the President Nana Bediato Asante. Executive Secretary of COPEC Duncan Amwa stressed that this increase in board members could pose a financial burden on the refinery.
COPEC Executive Secretary Duncan Amwa noted that this is a larger group of people than on the previous board. He emphasized that the refinery might face financial difficulties as a result of the additional board members, especially considering that it is currently operating below capacity. The energy think tank's executive feels that they could have whittled the group down to 5 while still assigning them strict KPIs and deadlines to revive the failing refinery.
And in politics this afternoon, Edward Bauer, a member of Parliament, Mines and Energy Committee, has expressed disappointment over the remarks made by Energy Minister Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh regarding the need for a load shedding timetable by the Electricity Company of Ghana. In an interview with the media on Monday, the Bongo MP indicated that the Energy Minister comments demonstrated the government's lack of concerns for Guineans.
Dr. Prempeh challenged those advocating for the ECG to issue a load shedding timetable to come up with their own proposed schedules. At the inauguration of the NPP campaign team in the Ashanti region, he urged critics to create their own timetable if they believe it is necessary. He questioned the rationale behind creating a timetable when the ECG has stated that there is no such plan in place. He also suggested that the minister's remarks reveal his anger and disrespect towards the Ghanaians who have contributed to his current position. He stated that the comment by Honorable Matthew Opoku Prempeh is very unfortunate. It is a sign that there are groups of people who simply cannot care about how people feel. The comment by Honorable Matthew Opoku Prempeh is disrespectful to the people who voted for him and whom by their grace made him a minister of state, he stated.
And still on politics, the campaign chairman of the governing New Patriotic Party, Dan Bochi, has refuted claims that the party's flag bearer, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, is unable to settle on a running mate, causing disunity within the party. According to him, the running mate for New Patriotic Party will be announced at the right time.
Dr. Bawumia has been under intense pressure to name a running mate for the upcoming elections since his election as the NPP flag bearer in November 2023. Speaking to the media on March 25th, Mr. Boche stated that there is no contest in the process of selecting a running mate. According to him, the NPP is not divided at all, having successfully organized elections from polling station level to constituency, regional, national and presidential levels. He said that as far as he is concerned, there is no contest and Dr. Bawumia's running mate for the 2024 elections will be named at the right time.
From politics, let's do some sports stories. Black Satellite coach Desmond Ofei has hailed the reappointment of Otu Addo as a positive step forward for the Ghanaian national team, expressing optimism about the transformation Addo can bring to the Black Stars. Addo, returning to coach the senior national team on a 34-man deal with potential extensions, received commendation from Ofei despite the team's recent 2-1 defeat to Nigeria in his debut game.
Coach Ofei threw light on Addo's exceptional coaching abilities, emphasizing on his extensive experience as a former Ghanaian international player, saying it will greatly benefit the Black Stars. Looking ahead, Addo aims to secure his maiden victory as Black Stars coach when they face Uganda's Cranes on Tuesday, March 26, at the same venue. Ofei, having led the Ghana under-20 side to victory in the 2023 African Games, is optimistic about the team's future prospects under Addo's leadership.
And this is where we end our midday news. For more stories, log on to our website, bainamultimedia.com. I'm Khadija Tukubra Kailani. Have a good afternoon.